we're like more concerned with debating about what mercy and compassion is than actually acting it out. I mean, obviously it's like any like touch up powder or whatever, but I mean, it's Fenty and we love Rihanna. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. I thought that I would just do a quick, well, I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but just like a little weekend vlog of just today and tomorrow. I will say today there's a very slim possibility of me leaving this house because there's some things I just need to take care of like at home. Today I need to clean up, so I have that on my list. I need to wash my hair. I need to get groceries and figure out my meals for the week, because that's another thing where I end up like having to order later in the week because I didn't really plan accordingly. And then I have to finish my NHSC application, which is a scholarship for, if you don't know what it is, it's a scholarship for people going to, I think, to PA school. I think it's also for nurse, I want to say it's also for nurse practitioners, medical school, and I want to say dental as well, that plan to work in a like underserved areas, which you have to dedicate, I think, 2 years. I guess it depends on what program you're doing, but it's like a full scholarship, and so like full tuition and fees are covered, and you get like a monthly stipend. You just have to dedicate to work in 2 years in an underserved area after I graduate. And I've like been kind of putting that off. I did some stuff yesterday, but like there's a lot I actually need to do for it. So I'm in my bathroom and I feel like the lighting is probably absolutely terrible in here, but I can't find my like a light to go on the camera, and I don't have the energy to look for it right now. So, but I wanted to show y'all, I like got some stuff. Yes, I'm supposed to be saving money in preparation for school, but I did just get like a promotion at work. Not to say that's the reason I'm spending money, because that's not the smartest, just because you're making more. But I was like, I'm gonna celebrate the fact that I got a promotion at work. And so I just like got some stuff for myself. I got some stuff from Sephora, so I thought I'd do like a little unboxing, if you will. I got some Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. This has always been one of my absolute favorites. I don't know, but before I was using the milk one, I was using this all-nighter with the one size fits all setting spray, and like this combo is absolutely amazing for oily skin. And so I was like, let me just go back to this. Also, I got some foundation. Yes, I said I don't use foundation often, and I am still a tinted moisturizer girl, but my cousin was telling me about the NARS foundation, and I got like a sample of, it wasn't the soft matte, whatever the other, I think there's a couple other NARS foundations, but I can't think of what it's called. If I think of it, I'll put it here on the screen. But my cousin had told me about it, and so I tried it out, tried out the sample, and I felt like it was just so like, the way that it just goes on just so like fast and smooth and like melts. I really loved it. So I heard a lot of things about specifically the soft matte that was really good for people with oily skin, so I was like, let me just try that out. So that's what I got here. And I got some more Laura Mercier loose setting powder in a translucent medium deep. I also got this Fenty Beauty Invisimatte, and all of this I'm gonna use it tomorrow. So I'm going to church tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go get brunch with my friend Sony, and so I'll use this along the day to see like if it really helps with like the blotting with my super oily skin. So that's that. And the last thing I got is this Fenty Velvet Icon, what is this called? Velvet lipstick. in the color MVP. It is MVP, but I don't see it written on here. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. And it's in such a pretty like package. I think I'm gonna put it on tomorrow for church and use a NARS foundation so you guys will get to see. I'll use all of this actually tomorrow. I probably will not do a full makeup video, but I'll show you guys what it looks like once I'm done. So that's that. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and just start cleaning by first starting a load of laundry. I knew I needed to eventually make up my bed, and I wash my sheets every single week, once a week, because my skin is very sensitive. I have acne prone skin, and I want to make sure my sheets are very clean. Also, they're white, and who wants dirty white sheets? I definitely do not. Um, so to wash my sheets, um, especially the my white clothes, I started using OxyClean, as you'll see here, because there's just something about how white the combination of the OxyClean, mixed with also vinegar, which I'm going to use, makes it very white than if you just use bleach. Like, it's a big difference, I promise you. And so I put in a little Downy Unstoppable because of the scent. You don't want the vinegar to, take over the scent of your clothes. And then I also added that Downy fabric softener as well. I didn't show you guys, but I definitely did put detergent in here, I promise. I forgot to show it, but it was done. And then here I'm just giving y'all a little before of how crazy my hair was looking before I washed it. A mess. So I washed my hair, and then while I was drying it, I decided to eat my leftover Indian food. I love, love, love Indian food right now. Eating some lamb tikka masala, and then I watched a show for a little bit, and then switched over to actually working on some of the things I needed to take care of for like my application, and all those other things. So multitasking. So I finally finished my hair. I might just go ahead and wrap it. I said I wasn't leaving the house today, but I do have to go do a Target order pickup because I ran out of laundry detergent, and I really do want to finish my laundry. I think I got a couple of other things too that I needed, like to clean the toilet and stuff. So still gotta clean up, but with my hair, so I can check that off of my to-do list for the day. I didn't put anything on my edges yet because, child, I ain't going nowhere but to pick up this order. Okay, so after I got back from Target, I started to just clean the rest of the house because, as you can see, it was definitely a mess. I started off just by cleaning the dining area, um, getting the table together, and just putting everything away. I will say, so one thing about this video, I was thinking, do I really want to, get this footage because my house is not exactly where I want it to be yet, like as far as like what I want to do with the kitchen, and I'm not done with my bedroom, which that's mostly because I keep putting things off because I definitely have like the items to at least get close to completing it, but I'm not done yet. Um, but I was like, this is not this like aesthetically pleasing thing. So do I really want to get this content? But I think that there's just something about showing where you are and then allowing you all to eventually see my growth. I was just thinking back to just like the process of, getting into PA school. And I feel like for the longest, I was going to, start a channel and, um, talk about, my journey to PA school. And I still get to kind of show you my journey through PA school, but sometimes I wish that, or I just wonder how it would have been if I would have started to just, talk about it before and had you guys walk through that whole process of with me, going through different programs and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's what I thought about, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna just show this because one day we're gonna get up and we're gonna see my renovations to this kitchen and how my house just continues just to come together, and you guys will be able to be on that journey with me. So just like you can see that I am definitely hand washing and drying all of my dishes. um no offense to the previous owners, but the dishwasher just looked a little weird to me. And so I just can't bring myself to use it. And every now and then I start looking at dishwashers and then I get overwhelmed with all of the options. But I'm 100% getting a new one within the next couple of months because um, I really just also need it for school, like while I'm in school. I need it in general, but definitely while I'm about to be in school, I need to be able to put things in the dishwasher and move on with my life.
Just take a look at yourself. Do you really think it's gonna help if you always fighting yourself, trying to forget how you felt? Just take a look at yourself. Can't even be your own friend, cause you're way too stuck in your head. How do you think it's gonna end? Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't. But we could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything that we want. We could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be anything that we want. You think if they said it, then they must mean it. So you should feel it. Somehow you think that you need it. Others' opinions to know how you're feeling, to know if you're losing or winning, left behind or within it. If you're sinking or swimming, existing or living. Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't. But we could be everything, everything.
Happy Sunday. So I thought that I was once again going to go to the early morning service, but I was running late, so I decided to just wait and go to the later service. And so I started just working on more things for my application and different things that I needed to do until it was time for me to leave to go to church. I am about to head out for church, and I showed yesterday some of the items that I got from Sephora. As you can see, I just wanted to try them on, but as you can see, my skin is already starting to get oily, even with the two setting sprays that I used. And I used the mattifying primer. That's how oily my skin is. So I'm gonna try to use this Invisimatte, see what happens. I mean, obviously, it's like any like touch-up powder or whatever, but I mean, it's Fenty and we love Rihanna. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that in my bag. And then I told you I got this lipstick, so let's put it on. I'm gonna try it first without liner, see what happens. Y'all, I love it. No, for real. I don't know if this camera is really doing justice and like really showing what this looks like on me. This is so cute. Like y'all. And I see what people have been saying about the fact that like it makes your teeth look whiter because apparently it's like a blue red. But look, I was gonna put on some liner or use like my brown matte lipstick, but this is super duper cute. I love it. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm about to head out for church. I'll see you guys later after church. Like I said, I'm gonna go to meet my friend for brunch at this place that I love called Pressed Coffee, Crepes, and Cocktails. I just got to the parking deck for the restaurant that I'm about to go meet my friend Sony. From the time that she texted and said that she was on her way, I feel like she's definitely about to be late. So I just thought I would catch you guys up real quick, but not for too long because I really have to use the bathroom and I want to go ahead and get us on the wait list. But church was really good. The series right now, I want to say it's called The Miracle of Mercy or something like that, or Mercy's a Miracle. Pretty much just talking about just like mercy. So that was obviously what the word was about today, and just like remembering that you know, we have mercy from God that is renewed every morning, regardless of like what we've done, but also like how we need to remember that and be merciful to others. I think one thing that he said that really stuck out to me was that we're like more concerned with debating about what mercy and compassion is than actually acting it out. Like, I guess one example he gave was like, if there's like a someone experiencing homelessness that's like standing on a corner, you know, asking for money or whatever, we're more concerned with being like, should I give them money? What are they gonna do with the money? Things like that, and maybe arguing with someone else about that than actually just like asking what they need. And I guess that could be put into other like scenarios as well. And it was just a reminder to you know, be more concerned about being merciful and showing compassion and doing things for others. Yeah, so it was good. It was a good word, good praise and worship. I definitely feel like renewed for the week. And yeah, I'm really hungry, and so I'm nervous to. Sorry, I heard water and I was like, is it raining? I think it is going to rain though, so I'm gonna bring my umbrella. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead in here, and I'm running behind per usual. Yep, that's what she just said, so she won't be here anytime soon. But yeah, let me go ahead and get us on the wait list and use the bathroom real quick. I'll talk to y'all when Sony finally gets here. There's some nights here. And Sony's finally here. Oh. She was 30 minutes late.
I was 20 minutes late.
Okay.
And that was with.
So I'm back from eating with Sony. It's after 5 o'clock. I did not think I was going to get back this late. Or I guess I did, because that's usually how long Sony and I talk. Whenever we see each other. But it was just such good conversation that I really needed. I love Sony. She's like one of those like good friends where sometimes like we go a while without talking to each other. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's times where like I went like maybe even 9 months or a year maybe without talking to Sony, and like when we talk again, like we pick back up right where we left off, and talk for like hours, and it's not like awkward, and it's still just very like genuine, and authentic, like no like fakeness of like trying to pretend to be something else, or you know, whatever. Like we just immediately just pick right back up. But yeah, it was a really good conversation. Even though I feel like we still could talk some more, but the restaurant closed, and then we like sat outside somewhere else for a little bit and like and talked. But yeah, like I said, it's after 5. I still have a lot that I need to do, but I also want to make sure that I cut things off at a certain time so that I can like have time to like really rest and get ready for my week and my routine. I did not get groceries because I ended up going to a later church service than what I wanted to. And oh, my skin is so oily. So like I didn't have time to do that before I met Sony for brunch. So I still need to do that, but I was gonna like just drive to like Harris Teeter or somewhere and get some things, but I kind of don't know what I want, and it just would have overwhelmed me. So I need a nap. Excuse me, but I can't take a nap because it's late. So I think I'm about to just order groceries and get them delivered. Let me figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna order groceries, get them delivered while I finish like straightening up. I need to clean my bathroom, put my makeup and stuff away from earlier. And I also have an email I need to respond to for someone that asked for a letter of recommendation. And I need to finish the first draft of this essay for the scholarship application. So a lot that I need to do, obviously. But it's 9 o'clock, which is definitely past my bedtime. All I wanted was to eat my dinner while watching the season reunion of Love is Blind, which was supposed to come on at 8 p.m. But as you can see, the screen is still saying that there's an issue, which I'm a little confused about. So it's an hour. I can't keep waiting. So I'm about to just go ahead and do my skincare routine and call it a night. I already took my contacts out. So if you guys could just ignore my mouth movement, I am switching over to a voiceover so that I can get to the point. So I always double cleanse, especially when I have on makeup. So I'm using this like Lancome face makeup remover, which it does the job for the most part, but it does not equate to the Clinique Take the Day Off. Like that stuff is amazing. Then once I get all of my makeup off, I use Vanny Cream or just a gentle cleanser, and wash my face. I do have other cleansers that I use, like one that has salicylic acid in it. But I am about to do a face mask, and so I didn't want to use two things that has salicylic acid in it because the face mask does. So I'm just gonna make sure I just thoroughly wash my face. Then I'm using this Fenty's uh, cookies and cream mask. That it does have some salicylic acid in it, just to make sure my skin is thoroughly detoxed and cleansed. Then I washed off the mask when I got in the shower, and when I got out, I moisturized my skin with my good old faithful CeraVe PM moisturizer, which is so thin you can barely even see it. Look at it, it's so thin. I love this stuff. And then I use Holy Grail product, my tretinoin, and I do the sandwich method, well, before I tell you about that, I forgot to put on my eye cream, so I'm going to go back in here with it. But I'm going to rub that in, and then I'll do the sandwich method, where after I put on the tretinoin, I put like a thicker moisturizer on there just to help maintain my skin's barrier, and just, you know, get nice and moisturized before I go to bed, you know. So that's what I'm using, is this thicker CeraVe night cream to. Then I just add a little bit of Vaseline on my lips and get ready to call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.